Hello and welcome to Retro Sparkle Designs. Today we will be doing the tutorial for the Amara skirt. To begin with, we will be needing 4 pocket pieces, 2 waistband pieces, 2 triangle cutouts, 2 ties, 1 front skirt, and 1 back skirt. We will begin by sewing our ties. So fold those right sides together and you will pin along each short edge, and then along the long edge you will want to leave about a 1-inch gap in the center of your tie. We will use this to turn the tie right sides out. Now that you have both of your ties sewn, you'll want to turn them right sides out. You can either do this with a tube turner or a paintbrush or a pencil, whichever method is easiest for you to get those turned right sides out. Now you'll need to fold over those raw edges, fold them into your tie, and then you will pin that, and then you will need to top stitch that close, whether you use a cover stitch or your regular sewing machine is up to you. Now you will need to take your front skirt piece and both of your triangle cutouts, and we will be sewing your triangle cutouts into your front. Line up the edges. One side of your triangle is shorter than the other, and that part will go towards the center of the front of the skirts. Pin your triangle right sides together, starting with that short side, and then pin the opposite side, right sides together. Repeat that for the other triangle, and then sew. I like to start sewing from the point of the triangle down to the bottom of the skirt. And some more puckering. You'll see that there is going to be a little bit of puckering, kind of regardless of how you do this. Next, we will be sewing our ties onto our skirt front. So take one of your ties and center it over the top of your triangle and pin in place. Repeat for the other side. We will be sewing either with a sewing machine or a cover stitch. Again, whatever your preference is. Now that your ties are sewn on, you can create your little bows. I like to do it just like I'm tying a shoe, minus that first knot. So I just make my bunny ears and then wrap one around the other and kind of pull it tight. And then I'll fiddle with it a little bit to make them even as well. Now we will be adding our pockets onto our skirt front and to our skirt back. So grab your pocket pieces. You will be placing them right sides together onto your front, and you will want to place them down on the notch or about an inch down from the top of the skirt. Pin your pocket pieces in place and repeat that for each side of your front and then your back skirt piece as well. Then sew those on. Now that your pocket pieces are on, we are going to be sewing our side seams of our skirt together. So take your pockets and you want to push them out, so everything is right sides up. And then you will be taking your skirt front and placing it right sides together with your skirt back. Make sure you're lining your side seams up and those pockets up well. A little bit off on your pockets, that's okay because as you go to sew it together, you can kind of even that out as you go. Our side seams are sewn together now. So flip your skirt right sides out, and then we will be preparing our waistband. So grab your waistband pieces and place them right sides together and pin along those short edges and sew. Now take your waistband and you will fold it in half so your wrong sides are together. Line up your side seams and pin, and then you will want to line up your points as well just to make sure everything is even for when we go to add it onto our skirt. Take your skirt, which is right sides out, and then you will take your waistband and you will place it over the top of your skirt, right sides together. Line up your side seams and pin, and then you will want to center your points into your V-cut of the skirt. I like to pin along each side of the point just to ensure that I'm actually getting that point into the center of the V. When I sew points, I like to start at the tip of a point and then I'll go to the tip of the other point. So you'll essentially be sewing from the center of your back to your center of your front so you can ensure you're getting those nice points on your waistband. So you'll start from one side, go to the other, kind of take it off of your machine and then turn and restart along that other edge. And this will make sure you get that crisp point that will translate across when you flip your waistband right sides out. Fold the bottom edge of your skirt under 1/2 inch and then top stitch to hem, and then you will be finished.